If you've been trying to lose weight, you've probably heard about the benefits of apple cider vinegar. But what is it about this tangy drink that makes it so effective for weight loss? For centuries, people have turned to apple cider vinegar for its curative properties. Many health advantages, including reduced blood sugar, have been demonstrated through research. But may losing weight with the aid of apple cider vinegar is possible? In a nutshell, what is apple cider vinegar? There are two stages of fermentation involved in producing apple cider vinegar. To make apple cider, apples are first crushed or chopped and then mixed with yeast to ferment the sugars in the fruit into alcohol. Second, the bacteria are introduced to the alcohol to ferment it into acetic acid. While the typical time for making apple cider vinegar is 1 month, several companies have found ways to drastically speed up the procedure, reducing it to only 1 day. For its beneficial effects, apple cider vinegar relies mostly on acetic acid. It is an organic substance with a pungent odor and sour flavor, also known as ethanoic acid. The Latin word for vinegar, acetum, is where the word acetic originates. Acetic acid is a short-chain fatty acid that breaks down in the body into acetate and hydrogen. The acetic acid content of apple cider vinegar averages around 5% to 6%. Water and small quantities of other acids, such as malic acid, are also present. Around 3 calories and almost no carbohydrates may be found in 1 tablespoon or 15 ml. Consuming apple cider vinegar before meals might help you feel fuller for longer. It has been suggested that consuming apple cider vinegar before eating will help you feel full with fewer calories. Apple cider vinegar has been demonstrated to reduce the rate at which food exits the stomach in addition to its appetite-suppressing properties. Nevertheless, this impact may be detrimental to some people due to a medical condition. Type 1 diabetics frequently experience gastroparesis or delayed stomach emptying because it is hard to forecast how long it would take for blood sugar to rise after a meal. Timing insulin with food intake becomes challenging. The digestive process is slowed by gastroparesis, and eating apple cider vinegar with meals may make the condition even worse because of the effect it has on increasing the length of time food spends in the stomach. What health benefits may you expect from using apple cider vinegar? Vinegar-based chemicals have been utilized for their purported medicinal benefits for thousands of years. It was utilized as an antibiotic for detoxification, to increase vigor, and even to treat scurvy. The use of apple cider vinegar as an antibiotic has fallen out of favor, though it never should have, but it has been lately promoted as a means of reducing body fat. But what proof is there? Acetic acid has been shown to reduce fat storage and increase metabolic rate in studies with obese rats and mice. A 2009 research with 175 adults who drank a drink with 0, 1, or 2 tablespoons of vinegar daily is the most often cited human study. Following 3 months, individuals who drank vinegar lost 2 to 4 pounds and had lower triglyceride levels than those who drank no vinegar. Another tiny study discovered that consuming vinegar made people feel fuller after eating, but only because it made people feel sick. None of these studies, nor any others I was able to locate through a review of the medical literature, focused on apple cider vinegar. In a more recent trial, 39 people were split into 2 groups. One that followed a low-calorie diet supplemented with apple cider vinegar, and the other that did not. While both groups did experience weight loss, the apple cider vinegar group dropped significantly more. This study was modest and had a limited time frame, like many others before it. Although apple cider vinegar has been touted as a weight loss miracle, the scientific data supporting its use as a sustainable strategy is weak at best. But other studies show that vinegar may decrease blood sugar increases in persons with pre-diabetes and type 2 diabetes by limiting carbohydrate absorption. Perhaps that's a topic for another day. When to drink apple cider vinegar, for example, is there a certain time of day that could be best? Is not well established. not even among proponents of apple cider vinegar for weight reduction or other health advantages, or the optimal daily dose of apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar also offers several other advantages in addition to aiding with weight and fat loss. Using apple cider vinegar with a high-carb dinner has been demonstrated to drastically reduce post-meal blood sugar and insulin levels. Enhances insulin sensitivity. Consuming vinegar with a high-carb meal may increase insulin sensitivity according to studies. Reduces glucose levels in the blood when you're fasting. The use of apple cider vinegar has been linked in research to a considerable reduction in fasting blood glucose and glycated hemoglobin. Reduces the signs and symptoms of polycystic ovarian syndrome or PCOS. 57% of women with PCOS who took vinegar for 90 to 110 days ovulated again, maybe because of the increased insulin sensitivity they experienced. This was found in a small research conducted in 2013. Lowers LDL cholesterol levels. A study of 9 clinical studies conducted between 2012 and 2021 indicated that the use of apple cider vinegar lowered levels of both total cholesterol and triglycerides. Vinegar has been shown in animal experiments to reduce blood pressure by blocking an enzyme that causes blood vessels to narrow. Yet, there has been no discernible drop in blood pressure in human investigation. Eliminates dangerous germs and viruses. Some research suggests that apple cider vinegar has antibacterial properties, particularly against E. coli and Staphylococcus aureus, including R. E. coli and MRSA. So, how to incorporate it into your regular diet? Adding apple cider sugar to your diet may be done in a few different ways. Using it as a salad dressing with olive oil is a simple approach. With tomatoes, cucumbers, and leafy greens, it is really delicious. You may also drink it straight from the bottle or use it to pickle veggies. But for weight reduction, take 1 to 2 tablespoons or 15 to 30 ml of apple cider vinegar mixed with water each day. It is recommended that you take this in 3 divided doses throughout the day, with the first 2 taken before breakfast and the third before lunch. However, it is not advised to take more than this since doing so may produce adverse consequences, such as medication interactions or dental enamel erosion. To assess your tolerance, start with 1 teaspoon or 5 ml, because taking more than 1 tablespoon or 15 ml at once might make you sick to your stomach. You see, mixing apple cider vinegar with water is essential because undiluted vinegar can burn your lips and throat. While there may be some benefits to taking apple cider vinegar in pill form, there are also significant concerns to consider. In 2005, a lady had throat burns from an apple cider vinegar pill that became stuck in her esophagus. We hope you enjoyed the video, but now that it's over, what did you think? Leave your comments down below and don't forget to hit that like button. Also, click subscribe if you enjoyed the video and want to see more from us in the future. Thank you for taking the time to watch this.